Okay, I hope this message finds you well. As I was folding laundry, I was listening to a little Q&A from another source, and in listening to this interview podcast, whatever you want to call it, I was inspired to touch on a controversial, I guess it's controversial, topic. So the idea of acceptance, accepting what is, and actually may have even been inspired by the Course in Miracles workbook lesson today, which was about accepting things as they are. I don't have that right in front of me to tell you what it exactly what it said, but it was lesson 268, and it was about not attempting to alter or judge what is. And so the inspiration was to speak on the misconception around the idea of acceptance. In the terms used in spiritual guidance and teachings from Christ consciousness loving beings, the higher self or the Christ or the Christos or however you want to see it, acceptance of what is doesn't mean that we do nothing. It doesn't mean that we see ourselves in victimhood. It doesn't mean, acceptance doesn't mean allowing, okay? Acceptance means that we look upon things as they are in truth. Now, why this is important is it is not until we see things as they are that any change can be made. So we must first be able to see things as they are and remove our judgments from our perception of things. So the judgment alters our perception of things. We must step away from our own judgments, our own labels, our own ideas about a thing to allow us to see with the eyes of Christ a thing as it is. Only with this clarity of vision, this level of acceptance, can we then be inspired to action from that purest, most loving place. So acceptance is to see with the eyes of Christ, to hear with the ears of Christ, to know if any word should be spoken or action should be taken. So this level of acceptance is it is an empowered place. It is not a disempowered place. It is a very much empowered place where I take a step aside, my small self, my personality self, steps aside to allow Christ's vision on the situation, on the subject. And Christ then can inform me, the aspect in this body, in this form, if there is something that I should do. So without this acceptance, nothing gets done that is of benefit to all of us. So, and I think that is the most important thing, is the first step is to accept, which simply means to see it as it is. To see it as it is without trying to invoke a change in it, without making it bad. Because once we start to demonize a thing, we tend to not see clearly. We start to put these projections on it. Again, this is all judgment. All of these words are judgment. Okay, what judgment is that labeling system that we've been programmed or indoctrinated into through, again, I've lots of videos on here about the lenses and that we see through. molded by culture, molded by religion, molded by age, molded by where we grow up, geography, all kinds of things. So I think my washer's done. Sorry about that. So from this place of acceptance, we can see clearly, and Christ can inform the one in the body what needs to happen. So that's all for now. If there's anything else, I will post it. Thank you very much, and I hope this message finds you well. In peace and in love, may you be blessed.